So I figured I'd break out the old cowboy hat. Figured it's kind of fitting for what's going on in America right now. But I wanted to start off with a quote from the Bible. And many of you have probably heard this before, but I think it's very relevant right now with what's going on in Texas and just the world. And I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" Then I said, "Here I am, send me." It's kind of what's going on right now. A lot of people are confused as far as what's going on in Texas, why it's happening, what we should all do. Well, it's kind of interesting because there is a trucker convoy, and they're predicting it to be over 700,000 truckers that are joining the Take Back the Border movement.
Trucker convoy, you brought this up just a moment ago. So this is called Take Our Border Back. It kicks off Monday. So you've got multiple starts. You've got trucks leaving from Virginia Beach that are going to go through Texas, Arizona, California. On the website, it describes the event as a peaceful assembly, encouraging all freedom-loving and law-abiding Americans to attend. I saw that you posted on X to raise awareness about that. You obviously just mentioned it a moment ago. I understand that you're going to be speaking once they get to Eagle Pass. I also see that it's going to go through Yuma. It's going to go San Ysidro, California as well. 700,000 vehicles. That's the prediction here. How do you keep that, well, peaceful?
And I just have to say, God bless you all. But I think more importantly, America needs to take this time to unite. And I'm not talking about left and right. I'm talking about states. We hear this all the time. Oh, screw people from California. Oh, screw people from New York. Screw people from anywhere that's a blue state. I'm sorry to tell people this, but at the end of the day, it's the people right now against the feds. Doesn't matter where you're from, but it does matter what you believe in. And what I believe in is old school America, not this new America that we're living in. Not this, oh, okay, well, Texas wants to defend its border, and we don't like it because, I don't know, we want new voters, pretty much. So we're just going to make threats. We're going to tell them that we're going to federalize their National Guard. And while we're all coming together, it's also extremely important to support non-compromising American businesses. And it's one of the reasons why I work with Blackout Coffee. Yes, their coffee is great. Yes, they have awesome merch. But more importantly, they're one of the few rare companies out there who aren't owned by some big corporation. They aren't owned by the left. They're owned by a couple of normal guys. A good buddy of mine, Jared from Guns and Gadgets, and John Santos. Salt of the earth guys, truly believe in freedom, and they aren't bending on their values. And with all of that, you get an amazing product as well. So I ask you to go support them, join the Blackout family, because at the end of the day, like-minded individuals need to stick together more now than ever. So I know we got a lot of people coming down to Texas, to Arizona, to California to protect the border. I know this trucker convoy are going to 3 different spots, like I just said, in Texas, Arizona, and California. And at the end of the day, all of them matter. Every single border that we have matters. It's not just Texas, it's not just Arizona, it's not just California. We have to protect the land. And more importantly, our Constitution. It's as simple as that, but people like Joe Biden, he's out there talking about beer and who else knows what.
Beer brewed here, it is used to make the brew beer in this refinery. Oh, Earth Rider, thanks for the Great Lakes. I wonder why.
Dude, just wheel him out of there at this point. Is this a joke? We got a border crisis going on. We're being invaded, and this dude's over here speaking worse than gibberish. My 96-year-old grandpa could take this dude to school in a debate, a speech, whatever it is. And I can tell you right now, my grandpa, if he knew he couldn't speak well, he wouldn't go up there and embarrass the entire country just because he's taking orders from someone. So the big question is, what happens if Joe Biden decides to federalize the National Guard? What happens if they obey the order? What happens if they move out? What do the citizens do? And I want everybody to leave a comment as far as what they would do in this situation. Governor Abbott, you can deputize me. You can deputize any citizen in the entire state. Even if 1% of the people showed up, that's 250,000 people that you have down there to protect the border if they take away your National Guard. And look, at the end of the day, this is about protecting America. That's it. We have an administration who does the opposite. And at the end of the day, if the United States wants to fly over fighter planes, deploy the military on their people, do it. But these times dictate the future of this country. This isn't some game. So the question that I'm really curious to see y'all's comments about is, would you go? Even if Abbott deputizes no citizens, would you still go? I know I got a lot of people watching here in Texas. I'm excited to read everybody's comment on what they think about this. But before I end, I just want to ask Joe Biden and his administration one question. I'm going to put this in a perspective that you people can understand. If the people who were trying to cross the border were at the January 6th parade, would you be handling it differently? I think yes. I think you would have that border more secure than your White House. I think you would be spending all of the money in the world to keep people out. Or if they got through, you would arrest them, throw them in jail, and then send their asses back. Let's take it one step further. What about everyone who voted for Donald Trump? What if those people were trying to get through? You would definitely have a different perspective on this. But no one is fooled here. We know what you're doing. We know what the plan is. We know that you want voters. We know that you want to diversify America more. And I have no problem with diversity or any of that other stuff. But like I said in my previous video, we need to take care of us first. And it's a long time before we take care of us. It's not, 4 years and we'll take care. No, it's a long time. There has been major damage done to our veteran population and to our economy, let alone 10 other things. So I guess we'll see what happens.